set, sent on their way from the 2,000 meter marker. Nordic Ice, one of the trailers early on with Discourse. The two white blinkers, Just Like Magic, just the leader. Nearer the rail is Aficionado. Icy Thunder as the blue cap runs into third place. Chalcedony, My Lovely, Sylvan's Jet. And then comes Kitty's Destiny, who's about 7 lengths off the leader. Followed by Blaze the Trail. Then comes Nordic Eyes. Gives him about 8 lengths start with Sergeant Tibbs. And then comes Discourse at the back as Priceless Gem. That's racing about 10-11 lengths off the leader. Just Like Magic, a length and a half leader. Icy Thunder is second. Chalcedony in the red is third. Then Sylvan's Jet, who races about 4 lengths off the leader. Aficionados near the panel. Then My Lovely, followed by Kitty's Destiny, gives them about 6 lengths start. Further back, Blaze the Trail, Sergeant Tibbs, and then towards the inside of that is Nordic Ice, Discourse. At the back, Priceless Gem, about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Just Like Magic, a length and a quarter leader. In second, Icy Thunder. Sylvan's Jet is third, Chalcedony's fourth. Then Kitty's Destiny, who's creeping closer. In fifth place, only 3 lengths off the leader, now closes that down to 2. Then Blaze the Trail, Aficionado, My Lovely, towards the outside, Sergeant Tibbs. Top of the lane, Just Like Magic. Kitty's Destiny makes an early move. Icy Thunder, Sylvan's Jet down the inside. Then comes Blaze the Trail, and towards the outside, Priceless Gem. Kitty's Destiny past the 200. The leader has gone clear by 2 or 3. Down the inside, Sylvan's Jet, but Kitty's Destiny is well in command. And Kitty's Destiny drifts to the outside, but will win by 4 lengths. Second will go to Blaze the Trail, Sylvan's Jet and Discourse. Number 3, Kitty's Destiny ends up the tote favourite. The Argonaut Muzieni, Duncan Hulls, went to the start throwing its head around, so was very alert. Top of the stretch, kicked into the lead, and goes on to score his second win from 9 outings, and wins it for Balmoral stud Duncan Hulls. They won by 4 or 5 lengths. Blaze the Trail second, Sylvan's Jet, then came Discourse. Further back in the field was Priceless Gem. Aficionado actually finished last. My Lovely's further back, then the long-time leader, Just Like Magic, Nordic Eyes, as we continue to run it. And then Sergeant Tibbs, Chalcedony, and then you'll find Aficionado. Tote favourite, the winner at R3.70. So the winner hit the front shortly after they turned into the home stretch from Icy Thunder. And towards the inside, Sylvan's Jet is staying on. You'll see Aficionado, the white blinkers on the left-hand side, and that finishes last, something amiss there. Kitty's Destiny starts to drift. The stick gets changed to the left hand, but Kitty's Destiny is victorious. Next up, race number 6, back to the studio.
Good result here for trainer Duncan Hulls in race number 5, and it's Kitty's Destiny, the 3-year-old son of Argonaut. And I'm sure Duncan will admit that he had to take his chance in that Bloodstock South Africa ready to run race over 1400 meters. Whilst it was not the ideal race, Duncan, you know, he qualified and was worth having a go.
Look, Basil was very keen to have a run in the race. We obviously all knew it was the wrong distance, but we took our chances and we've bounced back very well.
This distance suits him ideally. He's a horse that, you know, has got loads of stamina.
He has. I also feel he's starting to learn how to race now. He's always been a very immature horse, and he loves the poly track.
Well done here, Duncan. We had a chat for first call, and you mentioned this horse had a chance, but your best was going to come up in the 8, Modernista.
No, I think I said this was my best.
Modernista, are you still as confident as when I spoke to you during the course of the week?
I am. She's working very well. Last time I thought she got caught out by pace. The front runner skipped away. She was still very green. Her only downfall is that she's still an immature filly. She's going to be better as a 4-year-old, but I think she's showing me enough at the moment to definitely take a lot of beating.
Thanks for that, Duncan. Well played with this horse.
Just well done to Basil and Rani. Every time they come down, their horses win, so they must keep coming down.
Fantastic. Let's have a chat with the winning jockey, Muzi Yeni, who's having a fantastic run. Not that he's had a bad run throughout the season. He's a hard-working jock, puts in the hours, does the air miles, and goes to different courses around the country. But this past week has just been tremendous for you, hasn't it?
Yes, I've been fortunate enough. I've been backed by a very strong yard in Durban, and just the results obviously tell.
And up in Gauteng, Gavin van Zyl as well?
Yes, powerful yard. You can see top 5 in the country as trainers log, so they're strong end. And I'm just privileged. I'm getting the right opportunities from the stronger yards, and I'm reaping the rewards.
This horse, we touched on the distance. This 2,000-meter trip suits him beautifully.
Yes, I thought he went up in the handicapping, but once Rocket Ball won in Joburg, I knew my form line was standing quite strong. Obviously, I had to have my concerns because, how well he takes to the blinkers, but he put a phenomenal gallop at home. And I thought if he brings his work to the track, he should win, and that's what he did.
Duncan gave Modernista 5 stars. If you had to give that horse a mark out of 10, what would you score it?
Which horse?
Modernista, race number 8.
I want to respect Anthony's horse. I don't think most should be 7 to 10. He's still a very experienced horse, but she's improving and she's progressive, and I think her last run could only bring her on. Obviously, I give her a massive chance. Those 7 to 10, I'll obviously query that just now. But her horses are fit and well, and I got no doubt when we fight out the finish.
Mark out of 10?
Out of 10, we'll give it 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, that's good enough for us, Muzi. Well played.
Thank you. Well done to Mr. Naidu's family. They drove down, and I'm just grateful I made the trip worthwhile. Well done to my sponsors, Winning Form. They support me in a big way. Big thank you. And again, to House Racing, thank you.
Lovely. That's Muzi. Let's get Basil in. He's here with his lovely wife, Rani, and I had the pleasure of meeting Basil a few years back at Clarewood, the garden course, and we've remained good mates since. Basil, firstly, nice to have you in town, and you must have known that your horse had a massive chance to make the trip from Gauteng.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank Duncan, Ketty, and their team. Thanks to Muzi Yeni. He was a perfect driver. I've come all the way from Joburg, and I'm a good driver as well. And what can I say? I'm just happy that Duncan there never let me down. And I thank him again for the second win. And I dedicate this especially to my daughter, my family,
Yes.
and all the girls at home, because I'm surrounded by women and girls, children, grandchildren, girls, and all that. Especially to my daughter, Kavashni. She's brought us some good news as well.
Yes.
And today I've got some good news as well. And this is for her birthday present on Wednesday.
Fantastic, Basil. And you've been associated with Duncan for a while now, and you love your racing with that stable, don't you?
Yes, I'm passionate about racing. And the first time I spoke on TV and I spoke about my first win with Upstream, I told the public that Duncan E is good on turf and on poly.
Yes.
So I got no doubt with him. I'm sending him all my horses as well, and he's a good trainer.
Well, I'm sure now, after this win, you're going to give the family a bit of an extended holiday over the weekend.
It's already been booked, so for the 2nd of January till the 9th, we're going away out of country. So through all my daughter's hard work, she's just now got the honors in psychology, and hopefully she'll be getting a rest period next year, and then from there she'll go for a doctorate.
Well, fantastic, Basil. Nice catching up. Well done with this win.
Thanks, Deez. Thanks for the pleasure, allowing me to speak so long.
You have a good one.
Thank you, brother.
Basil and Rani Naidu, the proud owners of number 3, Kitty's Destiny. If you caught this quartet, the numbers you'll need: 3, 11, 6, and 7, race number 5.